But if you get this one that's slightly off-white, well, a couple of spills of coffee or a bit of hair on there, it's not really going to show up instantly. Another thing you should do with your sales teams is role play, because although you've got these things perhaps written down, they really need to absorb them, and they need to absorb them into their mind subconsciously. So that means that they need to kind of have it ready to recall in the moment. They're not going to go and say, excuse me, Mr. Customer, let me go and refer to the objection list and my predetermined responses. What they need to do is kind of go through with other sales teams, maybe the sales manager, and play out these scenarios, pretend to be the customer, pretend to have different problems at different times, throw curveballs, and just see what you would say, what that person would say, and then give coaching and feedback, because that then improves the likelihood. And all we're doing here, there's no magic bullet, there's no perfect sentence. You just need to have an overall average improvement. It could be a 1% increase, could be a 2% increase, but an effective salesperson is 2 or 3 times better than an ineffective salesperson. So the return on investment for making sure your sales teams know what they're doing is significant, and it is absolutely worth the investment. One way to make sure you improve your conversion rates, or rather have more effective sales conversations, is to qualify your customer. And I would be trying to do that really early on. You want to create a progressive list of gated questions to say, how big is your company? All right, well, we've got 3 employees. Well, if I'm selling a solution that is for minimum of 20, already I can tell that they're not the right person for me. So rather than spending another 2 hours trying to negotiate with this person to get to the end and then find out it's not right for them, I can find that out very early on. So you need to structure a progressive escalation of questions so that you can get to a position where you decide, is this person worth continuing with? Are my products and services relevant for them? And are they going to get benefit from them? You need to establish 4 key things. That is, do they have the budget? Do they have the authority to make the decision? Do they actually have a need? And do they have a timeline? Because if they could buy this thing anytime, they're probably not going to buy it anytime. So you need to make sure that that person has authority to make the decision and that they need it within a certain time frame. Otherwise, it's just not going to turn into anything. So you can downgrade that lead and prioritize others that are more active, interested, and engaged. Remember that in the sales process, you need to qualify quickly and move them along as fast as possible so that you can go and do the next one and the next one. That'll increase your conversion rates because you can process a higher number of leads and make sure you get to the point.